sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
On September 22nd, 2022, Officer Lewis of the Cleveland Heights Police.
Oh, Jurassi's! When stupid female cop ends her career in fucking seconds. This is gonna be beautiful to watch.
Department initiated a traffic stop for expired tags on a silver Infiniti. However, her reckless driving nearly caused a collision with another driver, Mr. Kern. After the near miss, Mr. Kern, upset about her dangerous behavior, pulled over to talk to Officer Lewis. Though he complied by waiting on the sidewalk, Officer Lewis, after addressing the driver of the Infiniti, approached Mr. Kern with hostility. She escalated the situation, claiming he hadn't yielded to her lights and sirens, although Mr. Kern disputed this. Her story shifted multiple times during the encounter, ultimately leading to an unjustified call for backup.
1 second.
So this is the start then when she walks over to the car, okay. And she told that car 1 second and it still went. No respect, no fucks given.
Rio, stand by. It's gonna be on Mayfield across from the first access road. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here reporting me. Say they almost ran him off the road.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move on.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I'm put my lights out and sirens. He did not move over. I'll give you the plate to the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
What, was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir. I apologize. He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated.
Okay, so it's two different people. I got Bath. I'm thinking that she's dragged Bodhi out of the car. So that's a different geezer. He's in his car, and I think she's going to stop him, but in doing so, almost ran Broski off the road.
Not do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my marked patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop abruptly, causing you to stop abruptly. And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on. Okay, the police vehicle is marked. You can clearly see it's a marked patrol vehicle. I initiated lights and sirens. I'm not going to argue, and I'm telling you I do. I'm going to tell you I do apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
I'm going to tell you the disconnect, right? So between the public and you as a public
You
servant,
want me to just said driver check, okay?
if it's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say, my bad.
And I did. I just said,
keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated a I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens. Right. If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I mean,
you called back up for your safety.
Well, I called back up because somebody is getting out of a cop car.
Sergeant Wolf arrived on the scene and immediately made assumptions without properly assessing the situation. He accused Mr. Kern of obstruction, despite having no legal basis for the claim. Wolf's actions reflect a broader issue within law enforcement.
You called back up for your safety, but
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here, and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield, and it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
This the disconnect, man.
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business, and then we can sit down and talk like
We're
adults.
good. I'm going to let him go. We're good. I'm going to let him go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
Well, not now you're going to get under arrest, because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
Where my friend, you want to be.
10-4, that's not
That's
going
not
to
how
be
it
good,
works.
right?
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
Hold on, I'll explain to you, okay?
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
If you want to be.
10-4, that's not going to be good.
It keeps switching cameras,
My RS.
so she gets off then.
Okay, here, first, okay, hold on. I'll explain it to you, okay? Doing
And
what
she's
you're doing
gone.
right now-
No, sir. She almost ran me off the road.
Okay, again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not a
I'm
probable
not under
cause.
arrest. If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID
going to
you.
violate my rights. That's what you're
Okay,
going to do?
we have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm a videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera
I'm
too.
going to call. They come get the car. You're violating my rights.
Come getting who's getting what car?
They can come because you're going to arrest
another car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
He's refusing to identify himself. So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID. Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
The misuse of authority to intimidate civilians. Ohio Revised Code
Literally, you can't do that,
2921.29
yeah.
clearly states
I'm
that
gonna do this, I'm
identification
gonna
is
arrest you.
required only when there is
Can't
reasonable
just say that
suspicion
shit.
of criminal activity. Since Mr. Kern was not involved in any criminal offense, his refusal to provide identification was lawful.
Yeah,
However,
facts.
Officer Lewis and Sergeant Wolf ignored this fact, pressuring Mr. Kern into complying and eventually handcuffing him without cause.
Wow.
Listen, talk to me. Just do me a favor. All I'm asking you,
I'm a private citizen.
just take your hands out of your pocket while we're talking,
Right.
okay? Okay, I called for backup, all right?
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I...
What I don't get though is why is Broski so in with the feds and that, bro? This is only 5 minutes in. What the fuck highly really happens though? Because all that's happened so far is someone got stopped and then the back and forth in. Oh my god, what actually really happens though? I think this is where it really goes down.
And that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay? I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with. And you get out, listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society is. Now listen, I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the
No,
one
it's
that-
not.
It's a secondary crime. What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm
So there's no crime, I
I'm
don't need to
identifying you.
identify.
Okay.
Thank you.
I need your driver license.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
It is a
Listen.
crime. Obstructing is a
What
crime.
crime?
Obstructing is a crime.
Identify yourself, guys.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call anything with the car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your cell phone?
Date of birth, that's all we asked for.
For what?
What's your last name,
What's
sir?
you, Kern, man?
Kern?
You know what happened. Why are you letting
Listen,
him do this?
he's a sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. He
Here, have a
didn't
seat. We're going to give you a
identify
ticket when we
yourself.
send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Carry on violating his rights, you dirty copper. Now you don't do them things, bro. Facts, you don't do them things, bro. You took it far too fast. You start cuffs on him. Hella fake, fault, hella fake. I'ma arrest you. I'ma do. Oh, you're waste, man.
She said, wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern.
She said you not committed any
Why are you
crimes.
so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a seat.
Sitting down.
All the way in.
If he
He's going for
checks,
obstructing. Or he's getting a
you're
ticket
gonna.
for obstructing. Is he valid?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the radio to say. So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly. And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident because that driver stopped so
have your
abruptly.
license on?
I did. Yes.
Gets a ticket for
He.
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Radio 1, if you need to read back on that, yes, I am.
emergency vehicle.
Yes, radio. I do. That's why I provided it.
Goes to a Demetrius Raphael Kern. It's a 37-year-old male. He's valid. That's one.
So he gets a ticket and then he comes to
Listen, I don't feel like I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm
But then
cool with
he goes
just.
for obstructing.
Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go. He just didn't understand.
He's in handcuffs.
And he's being a jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here
Okay.
and argue with somebody for an hour the legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing failure to identify himself.
Is that how they do it? They just chat down to each other and just tell each other what to do. Even though she just damn right told him she was the first one there, he never done it and I'm gonna let him go. Knowing full well that he's violated the rights. She knows that, but she's still gonna go and listen to my man, yeah? Let's see what she does next.
You guys got a
Mr.
lawsuit
Kern,
coming.
just hang on. Just
You got a lawsuit coming.
listen, let me explain to you.
Nah, she knows! Ah!
You don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not gonna do anything else. Listen, he's the boss. He is the boss.
The fact that she's saying he's the boss, even though his reply is, you know I didn't do that. You know I didn't do that. He's the boss. That means, regardless of if you did it or not, the boss has told me to do it, so I'm gonna issue it. And that is not the reason you put on that badge, bitch. I ain't gonna fuck what
I
you
don't
say,
have to
bro.
refuse if I didn't commit a crime.
That's not the reason you put on that badge, bro.
At this a traffic stop because you're out on a
almost ran me
traffic
off
stop.
the road.
Mr.
You know
Curry, we
it.
just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That Tesla has cameras in it. So
Okay.
you guys are going to pay for this.
That's fine.
Officer Lewis gave inconsistent statements. Unfortunately, Mr. Kern couldn't provide Tesla video evidence, explaining that the recording feature was inactive. Despite Officer Lewis acknowledging her mistake and attempting to correct it, the supervisor, too egotistical to admit they were wrong, chose to proceed with the obstruction charge,
He's wrong for
citing
that.
that Mr. Kern was in handcuffs. This action amounts to a secondary violation of Mr. Kern's rights.
Facts.
Mr. Kern, I apologize.
No, you don't.
I really do. And this is on body cam, all right?
She got back in her car and said it. Oh, bless her. Nah, fuck nah, man. Bonner, man. Because just you make the tell that officer you're in the wrong. Don't care.
This is
The only reason Sergeant's telling me to do. The only reason she knows she's getting a lawsuit. She knows she's effed. That's why she's saying what she's saying. She should have said what she said right there in front of the officer instead of saying it on dash cam trying to hide it, right? Yo, funky, yo.
the sergeant's telling me to do this,
Corrupt.
so
This is bad. This is so bad.
police have to identify you. You do have to identify yourself.
I broke the law. If I broke the law, I have to identify.
Oh, I didn't know he was in the back.
Mr. Kern, you got out of the vehicle in the middle of a traffic stop.
This guy hit.
I understand that, and I needed to identify you.
This is going to be a heavy lawsuit. Legal Heights is going to pay me for this.
For what, sir?
Violating his
Kidnapping,
rights.
Illegal detainment.
No one's kidnapping
I'm in the
you.
back of your car in handcuffs.
Okay,
I'm kidnapped.
this is not kidnapping. The sergeant placed you under arrest for obstruction. He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him.
Horrible, horrible. Well off. Get out of here, man. This is bollocks, bro.
Court date. You and I will both go to it. And our prosecutor's really good and we'll work through it, okay? Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, alright? What do I put for this verbiage? When asked to identify himself, he refused.
So, just for my own. You activated your overheads.
So we're literally here, and I'm coming up because I saw that car. It looked like a car from yesterday's incident. I ran it. It's expired. I am in this lane. I put my lights on to activate. The guy, instead of like continuing,
He just needs another story so if he gets in trouble, he's got something to back himself
I'm like
up.
halfway in between both lanes.
It's disgusting.
This guy was right behind him, so it did almost cause an accident. Absolutely. No, I was trying to go behind. It would have been a sure clear distance accident. But because of how that guy stopped abruptly, it would have been.
And he stopped and just decided to get out of
Well, and he was pissed because we did almost get into an accident. He was.
You didn't almost get it.
No, all of three of us, it would have been an accident. Yeah, I was going behind that other guy.
He could have gone down the street.
But the guy stopped abruptly, but he did. Then he got out and he's yelling. He's yelling while I'm initiating. Right. So I told him, I said, sir,
Just try
stand
and
there, let me
justify
talk
it.
to
Is
him.
this what
I'll
they
come
do?
talk to you. And
They just lie to justify it. Is this what they do? Is this what they really do? They lie to justify it. Fucking, I don't even have a word for this.
he did.
I don't even have a word for this, bro.
Because
I don't have a word for this
he did,
shit,
because
bro.
that happened.
It's
I
fucked
called
up,
for
jeez.
backup,
All every
and
angle.
then he was upset, rightfully so. It was not. It was whatever. Why are they assholes? Like, was that necessary? Alright, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure. Thank you, yes. Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? Alright, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights.
Well, we'll all be in court.
Despite Officer Lewis apologizing for almost causing an accident, she and her supervisor, Sergeant Wolf, continued to escalate the situation.
No.
Mr. Kern, in handcuffs, was charged with obstruction, a charge that was clearly unfounded, as evidenced by the dismissal of the case 11 days later due to...
Here we go. Having received a motion to leave to dismiss the City of Cleveland Heights pursuit to Crim Dots R 48A, leave is hereby granted. Case is dismissed. I want out that bitch. And defendant is hereby discharged. The clerk is to provide a copy of this entry to all parties. It is so ordered. It is so ordered. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. And he dismissed that bitch.
The lack of evidence. Officer Lewis herself appeared conflicted during the encounter, apologizing multiple times, but ultimately deferring to her superior's insistence on pressing charges. This further illustrates how poor supervision can exacerbate situations that could otherwise be peacefully resolved.
Facts.
Probably the only good cop on the force.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even
What
have
did he
this
call her?
happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but
What did he call her? The only bad cop.
Peacefully resolved.
Or
probably
good,
the only good cop on the force.
good cop.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's a sergeant,
Yeah,
sir.
but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Facts.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong.
Facts.
Sometimes you gotta stand up to people.
Facts.
No.
When
No,
asked for
facts.
your information, you have to identify yourself.
Nah.
At this
Sorry,
point,
but
we're
that's
on a
facts,
traffic
man.
stop together.
That got me so mad.
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, I'm being detained, and
Okay.
nobody answered that.
Listen,
So I did it. I covered all my bases.
all the stuff's gonna be typed in the report.
If I
All
was
right.
being detained, I had no choice.
No, that is so horrible, man.
That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
Wild, bro.
If I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained,
Yeah.
I'm free to go. And it's in a situation.
Well,
where
right
I have-
now, you're free to go.
Yeah. So
All right? I hope that you feel better, and I'm sorry that all this had to happen this way.
you didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came. He violated my rights.
Well, we're gonna work through it, all right? I don't think he violated your rights.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted you
did.
to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right?
You know you swore oath.
Say again.
You swore oath.
I did.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Mr.
Yeah,
Burns.
leave her with that.
I hope
Leave her
that
and
you
let
feel
her
better,
think
all
about
right?
that.
All
Leave her
right.
with
You going to
that.
Metro?
Right there.
Yes, sir.
The dismissal of Mr. Kern's case
Dismiss that
signaled that the
bitch.
obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked. Her shifting narrative about the events, combined with her failure to uphold Mr. Kern's rights, ultimately led to her dismissal from the force. The department had no choice but to fire her after public outcry and internal review, citing her failure to act with integrity and her role in a botched, unjust traffic stop. Like and subscribe.